Hi everybody, I just wanted to give you a quick Dvar Torah on Pesach Seder. This is my favorite one. It's not really about the Seder, but it's more about Pesach in general. There's an interesting observation that's made by the Kedushas Levi, Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berdichev, about the names of Pesach. The Torah, in its description of the holiday, always refers to Pesach as Chag HaMatzot. Basically, Hashem, when he describes the holiday, always calls Pesach Chag HaMatzot. Yet we colloquially refer to the holiday as Pesach. So the Kedushas Levi asks, if God is referring to this holiday as Chag HaMatzot, why don't we refer to it as Chag HaMatzot? Why do we refer to it as Pesach? So he presents a beautiful idea based on the concept of Ani l'dodi v'dodi li. I am to my beloved, and my beloved is to me. Meaning that both Hashem and Bnei Israel and the Jewish people look to the other person, their opposite, to look for the things that they've done for them in history. So we call the holiday Pesach because we're remembering this amazing, miraculous event that God did to save us, to rescue us from sudden death in Mitzrayim. Pesach, God passed over, literally, and killed all the Egyptians and saved the Jewish people. But Hashem calls the holiday Chag HaMatzot, because what does the matzah represent? The matzah represents that the Jewish people were willing to run out of Mitzrayim, leave with not even enough time for the bread, for the dough to rise, and that's why we call this holiday. That's why Hashem calls it Chag HaMatzos, in remembrance of this event that the Jewish people ran out of Mitzrayim, willing to leave everything behind in a hurry, to leave in a heartbeat, out of respect and the wishes of Hashem. So this is really one of the major ideas of Pesach, is recognizing the good that Hashem does for us. We call it Pesach, and Hashem turns back and looks at, tries to think about the good we've done for Him, so to say, that we left Mitzrayim right away without any reservations. So if you think about it, really, if you look carefully, this idea is throughout the Haggadah. And I'll just give you one more example. The special, one of the highlights of the Haggadah is Dayenu. But if you think about it, Dayenu makes zero sense at all. If Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim and didn't give us food in the desert, it would have been enough. It really wouldn't have been enough. We would have been killed from starvation. If God would have taken us out of Mitzrayim and not split the Jordan, the Red Sea, the Yam Suf, it would have been enough. Literally, it would not have been enough. The Mitzrayim would have captured us and taken us back. If God would have taken us to Har Sinai and not given us the Torah, it would have been enough. What do you mean? How would that have been enough? What would have been the event? So the Netziv, Rav Naftali Tzvi Yehuda Berlin, the rabbi, the former Rosh Yeshiva of Volozhin, explains in his beautiful Haggadah that, the idea is this, that Dayenu isn't about it wouldn't have been enough, because literally it would not have been enough, and these things wouldn't have been sufficient. But was Dayenu is it would have been enough to thank Hashem for this amazing event. Hashem, if you would have taken us out of Mitzrayim, it would have been enough, thank you so much. Hashem, if you would have taken us through the desert and not given us man, it would have been enough. Because it would have been enough to recognize the good that someone does for us. So this is really what was central idea to Pesach, recognizing the good someone does. And this is, to me, an amazing opportunity when your family's together and everyone's together. One could thank someone else and appreciate all the good they do for them. So when you're together with your family, it's a wonderful opportunity to thank everyone around, and wishing you all a Chag Kasher v'Sameach. Thank you very much.